Hi, if you've been thinking about making a career switch to tech, but you've always been hesitant because you've always asked yourself, how am I going to get a job in tech? I don't even know how to code. In this video, we'll be taking a look at a couple of jobs that you can actually get in tech that don't involve coding. For some of these jobs, you can transfer knowledge that you already have from previous work experiences into these roles. This is not an exhaustive list. The whole idea is to get you to understand that you can actually get jobs in tech without having a computer science degree or having coding knowledge. Not all jobs require coding. The first one on my list is a technical recruiter. A technical recruiter is usually the first point of contact for potential candidates who are trying to get into a company for engineering positions. It is also the person who does background checks on those candidates. So how do you know if this is the role for you? If you already have previous experience in hiring or HR, then that might make it easier for you to transition into this role. The second is a UX designer. A UX designer gathers feedback on how users use the products or the platform or the app and uses that information to design easy and intuitive platforms or an intuitive products that makes it easy for users to go through the application, make purchases, and all of that. How do you know if this is the role for you? If you already have experience working, or you're someone who loves working with visual programs like Adobe Photoshop, Sketch, Miro, and all of that, or you already have some experience with creating user surveys and doing research work, then that might make it easier for you to transition into this role because it would be basically doing knowledge transfer for this role. The next is a product manager. And what is this role all about? A product manager is involved in the entire life cycle of whatever product or feature that the team is responsible for delivering. Depending on the company, it might have more responsibilities attached to it. So how do you know if this is the job for you? If you're someone who is really interested in creating and managing processes, that is your thing, you're really good at it and you have interest in it, and you have good communication and public speaking skills, then this might be a good role or a good job for you because it involves communicating with stakeholders about what the team is working on, about releasing the products or new features that will be coming out. So this might be an area that you might be interested in going into. The next one on my list is a localization manager. This role involves handling translations from one language to another. It could be from, say, English to French or vice versa or whatever language. So how do you know if this is the job for you? If you have fluency in 2 or more languages and you have really good verbal and communication skills, then this might be an area that you could transition into because the translations that you'll be handling would not involve code, but the actual languages that users can interact with on whatever products or platform that you'll be working on. The last one on my list is an employer branding manager. I know it's a long one, but what is this role about? It involves finding creative ways to sell the company to users or to show users how the company offers more value than the competition. So what does it take to be in this role? If you are a really good storyteller or you're able to drive engagement on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and a lot more, then this might be a good role for you to get into. Just to note here that this is not an exhaustive list. There are a lot more roles that you can actually get that don't involve coding. And for some of this, you'll be doing a transfer of knowledge that you already have from your previous or current jobs into this role in tech. So you would not be starting from scratch. I hope this gives you an idea of some jobs that you can actually get that don't involve coding. And you don't have to be worried that you have to learn a programming language first before you can actually get a job. Depending on your area of interest, you might not even need to learn programming to get these jobs. So if you found this video helpful, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos.